All right. Guys, we're talking about, actually, I think we did talk about this already. Never mind, we're not talking about this. We already talked about it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we were saying, fuck. Wait, let me think.
Flowing hair.
I think
you're thinking of your flowing hair.
No, I'm not thinking. No, we talked about like the releases for the U.S. Mint has and like privies and like how they're more expensive. Or like, it's like silly, just sell it. I ended up getting mine in the mail. It's nice.
The flowing hair?
The flowing hair.
Gold or silver?
Gold. All right, we're going to talk about it again. I got the flowing hair gold coin in. It's proof. And I can't show you pictures on the phone because we're recording right now, but you might be able to pull it up on yours.
I thought you had one, as you pointing over here, I thought you had one in your bag.
Yeah, no, I didn't bring it with me.
Listen, talk to me about this coin, right?
Yeah.
They make one in gold, one in silver.
Yeah, the silver one isn't a coin. The silver was just a metal, no denomination.
But it's an ounce of silver.
An ounce of silver, but they made a certain amount that had the privy on it that if you were a person to get one with the privy, I forget how many, there were 100 of them, 250, I don't remember the exact number. But if you get one, it commanded a very high premium because there's so few. A couple friends of mine, they bought one for their show. Lo and behold, they open it and they got a privy one, and they sold it for like $6,000-7,000 bucks. Oh, wow. And they probably only paid like 200 for it or whatever. The gold flowing hair coin, this is kind of crazy. I think only 17,000 were minted, and there's, I forget how many, 100 that are going to have the privy on it or have the privies on it. But the U.S. Mint is auctioning the privy coins. That's the only way. If you want to get one that has a privy, you have to go onto an auction and buy it. Right now, number one, guess what the most recent bid is for number one?
I couldn't imagine what some idiot would pay for that.
Go guess. You throw one number out there.
Fucking $25,000.
$170,000.
Crazy, dude. So even you, listen, you bought yours.
Yeah.
What are you doing with it?
So
What's your intentions here?
I'm going to hang on to it for now, but eventually
you think it's going to go up in value?
It already has. So I paid, because they sold out within minutes on the U.S. Mint site. I paid $36.40 for it. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, they were all sold out. On eBay, the sold prices, there are many, many, many 4,500 that they sold for raw. Then they have the slabbed and graded MS70s or PF70s, whatever. They're like 6,000 up to 9,000. I've even seen
now, right? Because they're hot now, right? You think long term that they're gonna appreciate or
they
maintain the same value?
They may because there are people that like collecting the U.S. Mint stuff. Yeah. They like the different sets that they put out. They like the like they have the the Liberty coin every year or whatever, right? They have
many of the previous sets went up 3-4 times their value, like
and they're still holding.
And they still hold the same value.
So like if you look up the Bronco, like do you know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
So a few years ago, like each year they're putting out a new, I forget, obviously somebody in here will say it's the blank coin. I think it's a Liberty coin or whatever.
Referring to 10 minutes and 2 seconds into the
Yes, every year they put out a new one, a new design. Last year, I think it was like a tree, and and I think there was a quality control issue where when it was stamped out, the coin wasn't perfectly symmetrical, where one side of the coin was thicker than the other. You know what I mean? It was like almost like stamped in an angle kind of, so it was like thinner on one side, not on the other. But if you look up the Bronco 1 ounce gold coin or whatever, they're going for $7,000-8,000 still to this day.
Wow.
They're popular set. So this flowing hair thing, it's a 230 or 250 year anniversary of the flowing hair coin. They might do, who knows, they might end up doing a Morgan dollar and a peace dollar in gold. I mean, they're doing these other things. What's to stop them? They've done the reverse proofs, right? They've done the regular proofs. They've done the re-releases in pure silver. So
I can't get into it. Not for me.
I think the reason I bought the flowing hair was because I saw what the silver metal did, but I'm not a fan of like metals or rounds.
What's the silver one cost?
Maybe a couple $100.
Really?
Yeah.
1 ounce of silver.
Yeah. I forget the exact amount. You go on eBay. I can't because I'm recording. You refuse to look at what.
You're like a book of knowledge, dude. Anything I asked you answered right away. What do I need to look up?
That's true. Because I don't know the exact price. I'm kind of curious.
I'm going
now.
off what you tell me.
All right. Well, we're gonna pretend.
Let's say a couple $100.
Couple $100
That's a lot of money to pay for an ounce of silver.
It is. Yep. But
for flowing hair.
Yep. But
they could probably buy a real flowing hair. You know,
I don't know for how much, but yeah,
one in pretty shitty condition.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think too the thing with the silver ones were that the U.S. Mint saw how collectors like that game of chance. Yeah. Like if they're going to order the product, they have a shot at getting this much more desirable coin.
No, it's a home run for the Mint, man. They sell out immediately.
They sell out immediately, and again, they like $170,000 just on number one. Yeah. And they have 100 with privies on them. I mean, the markup is astronomically high. They're making so much money off of it. But you know, some heavy duty collectors who have that type of money, 170 grand, $200,000 on a gold coin is like a drop in the bucket.
Do they have release dates? Like, what's the next big thing coming out?
I don't know. You have to look on their website. They have a product calendar. One of the things too, again, with the U.S. Mint, like they had some real user issues on their website, which caused the website to crash just because of the volume of people. And they've fixed it now where I guess what happens is you log in and then you click on the product and then essentially you're in like a virtual waiting room. And then after a certain amount of time goes up that you're then put right into the product where you can just click it, add it to your cart and then pay for it.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Not really. You go on there and you just sit there and it just says, don't close this page and you're just waiting.
Every time I ever tried the order never goes through.
But that happened to some people. Like they went in the waiting room. Like I got kicked out of the waiting room like 3 or 4 times. Like there's also, that's the other thing too. It's like a little bit of a chance thing. Like people, there's hundreds of thousands of people also just trying to get this one product.
It's like winning a lottery.
So you're like hopeful that maybe you can be the one to get it. I've had people contact me after the fact. I was at work, I couldn't get it, or I was unable to. I kept on clicking and I was timed out, or like, can you get me one? Like I've had people.
You wonder how they select them too.
Yeah.
It's just random? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't think it's done based on like business or anything like that. I think it's just
friends.
Yeah, no, I think it's just done by random. But yeah, like for now I'm just hanging on to it. I might end up selling it, It's cool. It's different than anything else that I have in the collection, so I like it, and that's it. That's it. I'm keeping the flowing hair for now. I just like it. I liked the hype on this one. Yeah, but if I were to sell it now, I would sell it for like $4,500. Yeah. So who knows? I might.
Itch to profit take.
I'm not really. I don't really care right now on this one piece, to be honest.
A year from now, you'll be trading it to me for a cougar.
What's that?
A year from now, you'll be trading to me for a cougar.
No. Definitely not. Guys, let us know. Did you get the flowing hair silver medal? Did you get the gold coin? Let us know in the comments. What do you think? I saw a lot of people say they think it's an ugly design. They don't like the eagle.
You know, it's just a remake of a previous coin.
They don't like the eagle on the back. They say it looks like a turkey vulture.
Is it the original back also?
It looks like it. Yeah, it's the same design, and the denomination's actually on the edge of the coin instead of like on the face. Right. It's on the edge. Oh, that's weird. So it's cool. Next, I was actually going to bring it to show you, but I'll bring it next time. But let us know in the comments. Did you get any of these coins? Do you think it's absolutely insane that they're going for hundreds of thousands of dollars on the auctions?
Do you own one?
Do you own? Well, they don't own it. Nobody owns the privy yet.
No. Because the flowing hair, gold or silver.
Let us know if you own them. Check out Andrew's website.
Yes, Bayshore Bullion Exchange.com.
Mine's EmpirePreciousMetals.com, and we will see you guys next week.
Have a good weekend, guys.